Good evening, everyone. In the last class, we completed our discussion related to OOPS concepts. So in the OOPS, there was one small topic available, that is super. So we already discussed about this keyword. What is the purpose of this keyword? This keyword is used to represent current class object. Then what is the purpose of super? Super keyword is used to access parent class properties. It can be a variable, it can be a method, it can be a constructor also. Super keyword is used to access parent class properties. Parent class properties. It can be a variable, it can be a method, or it can be a constructor. In order to access parent class properties, we are going to use super. Using super keyword, we can access only immediate parent properties. What is the meaning of immediate parent properties? Direct parent. It is used to access direct parent properties. Direct parent properties we can access by using super. Now let me take one example on this. Let me take one example. New class. I'm taking a class called child. Taking a class with a name called child. Public class. Child class available. Similarly, I'm taking one more class called parent. Taking a class called parent. Now inside this parent, I'm writing one method called void m1 system.out.println. So this is parent m1 method. Similarly, in the child class also, I'm taking m1 system.out.println. I'm taking child class m1 method. Child class m1 method. Now I'm going to create object for child class. Child C is equal to new child. Child C is equal to new child. Now if I call c.m1, which method will be executed? So first it is going to check what is C. C is a variable which is holding child class object. So first it will check m1 method available in the child class or not. M1 method available in the child class. Then what will happen? It is going to call the child class method. But actually I want to call super class method. So how can I represent that I want to call super class method? By using a keyword called super.m1. Extends parent. Even if I'm extending the parent, there is a issue. Cannot use a super in the static method. So we need to access this method in the instance. Okay. Whenever the child class method is called, first I want to call super class method. Then I want to call my child class method. See here, child class is extending the properties from parent. In the child class, we have m1 method. In the child class m1, I am writing super.m1. Then here child class logic is available. So when I run this program, what is happening? Parent m1 is called, child m1 also called. But actually here I am calling which m1? Child class m1. What is the logic available in the child class m1? Super.m1. What is the meaning of super.m1? I am calling parent class method. Alright. So super is a keyword which is used to call parent class properties. To access parent properties, we will be using a keyword called super. How to refer current class properties? This keyword is used to refer current class properties. Super keyword is used to refer parent class properties. Now here, as of now, we used several keywords. We used a keyword called class keyword. In the Java, how many keywords available? So total there are 53 keywords available in the Java. So as of now, we used several keywords. So can we list down what are the keywords we have learnt as of now? Yes, we used a keyword called class, and we used a keyword called extends. Extends keyword we used. What is the purpose of class? Class is used to represent a class. What is the purpose of extends? It is used to inherit the properties from one class to another class. Then we used a keyword called interface. What is the purpose of interface? Which is used to create a interface. What is interface? It will contain abstract methods. Then we used a keyword called implements. What is the purpose of implements? It is used to implement abstract methods. A class can implement a interface. Then we used a keyword called new. What is the purpose of new keyword? New keyword is used to create the object for a class. How many ways we can create object for a class? Three ways. One is by using new operator, one is by using new instance, another one is by using cloning. All right. New keyword also we used. Then we used this keyword. What is the purpose of this keyword? It is used to represent current class object. Then we used super keyword. What is the purpose of super? It is used to represent parent class properties. Then we used a keyword called final. We used a keyword called final keyword. What is the purpose of a final? Three purposes. Variable can be declared as a final, method can be declared as a final, class can be declared as a final. When to go for final variable? When we don't want to change the value. If you want to declare a constant, then we will go for final. I don't want anybody to override my method. Go for final method. And I don't want anybody to extend my class. Then we will go for final class. All right. Then after we discussed about private, private and protected. Public, private, protected. Default is not a keyword basically. If we don't write anything, that will become a default, right? Public, private, protected. What are these public, private, protected? Access modifiers. When you use a public, that means everybody can access from anywhere. Private means local. Within the class only we can access. Protected means within the package and in the subclasses also we can access protected members. Protected members. Did we use any other keyword? Abstract keyword we used. Okay, there is a keyword called abstract keyword. What is the purpose of abstract keyword? Which is used to create abstract classes and abstract methods. What is the abstract method? What is the abstract method? The method which does not contain body is called as abstract method. Abstract class, it can contain both abstract methods and concrete methods. The method which contain the body, it is called concrete method. Method which does not contain the body is called abstract method. Then we discussed about static keyword. It can be used at the variables, it can be used at the methods, it can be used at the blocks, it can be used at the inner classes. We don't know about the inner class. We know it can be used at variable, it can be used at the method, it can be used at the block, it can be used at the classes which are inside another class, inner class. That is the last topic in our core Java. Okay, right. So now static. What is a static block? Static block will be executed when the class is loaded into JVM. Static block will be executed when the class loaded into JVM. So static method, static block. Which one will execute first? Static block will execute first. After that, main method will execute. So when we have main method and static block will get the first priority for the execution. Yes. Any other keyword? Return void keyword. We used void keyword and we used return keyword. we used break keyword, we used continue keyword, break, continue, if else switch, if else switch, case, continue, for loop, for is a keyword, yes, for keyword, while keyword, do keyword, while keyword, do keyword, control statement keywords, right? If, else, switch, case, for, while, do, void, return, break, continue. What is the purpose of a void? No. If a method don't want to return anything, if a method don't want to return anything, then we will go for void. If my method want to return something, then I will go for return. Then break. If I want to come out from the loop, then I will go for break keyword. If I want to skip current iteration, I will go for continue. If I want to check a condition, if condition not satisfied, then else. Switch, when you want to check more conditions, we will go for switch. In the inside the switch, case will be available. For, it is used to execute a loop based on range, while to execute a loop based on condition. Do, first execute the statement, then go for condition. Then after, byte is a keyword, right? Short is a keyword, right? Then int is a keyword, then long is a keyword, float is a keyword, then double is a keyword, float, double, char, boolean, double, then boolean is a keyword. Next one, char is a keyword. So total there are 8 primitive data types available. These are all the keywords. Final I have written. So total, how many keywords we used as of now? So total 32 keywords we have used, but in the Java actually 53 keywords available. Out of 53, 2 keywords we are not going to use, go to and constant. Those keywords we are not going to use in the Java. Those are unused keywords but reserved by Java. All right, read this. Yeah, class interface. Class extends, interface, implements, new, this, super, final, public, private, protected, abstract, static, void, return, break, continue, if, else, switch, case, for, while, do, byte, short, int, long, float, double, boolean, char. So these all are the reserved keywords available in the Java. These keywords we cannot use as identifier. What is a identifier? Name, variable name, method name, class name. We call them as identifiers. You can use anything as an identifier apart from 53 keywords, right? And there are some rules also available. Done. Good. All of you practiced oops. All of you done the assignments which I have given? Yes, excellent. Excellent. Now, let us go for next chapter. Some people are asking me to develop the assignment in the class. I will do that. I will do that. So one weekend we will take a time. I will develop those programs. Then you can compare my logic and your logic also. But you people need to try that logic on your own. I will also do that logic. Okay. Next chapter. A small chapter which is packages. A small concept which is packages. As part of this chapter, this is our 5th chapter, right? We are going to learn packages and exception handling. So very, very important concepts. Packages and exception handling, right? First one. Can anyone tell me what is a package? We already know that, right? Yeah. Guys, again, people today also, multiple people messaged me, sir, when you will give the notes. To be frank, when I get free time, I am working on that. Last time when I have shown you, how many pages were completed? Last time when I have shown you the notes, 100 or 110 pages. Today, it is 229. Stream API is available. I'm writing notes with Java 8 futures also. Today I have prepared these notes. 229 pages completed. Another 30 pages might come. Another 30 pages mostly, hopefully by tomorrow I will complete it. Then I will give for printing. Okay? I'm working on it. The reason is writing a program, taking a screenshot, keeping that. For that it is taking that time. Yeah, wherever it is important, I am highlighting that also. हाँ भाई समझ में नहीं आया मुझे हाँ लेट होगा बट अच्छा होगा ठीक है हाँ भाई here as I told you, static keyword can be used for the classes. We can write a class inside the another class. We can write one class inside the another class. So that is called as a inner class. When we are working with inner classes, that class can we take static also for the inner classes. For variables, for methods, for blocks, for classes also we can use static. Okay. Inner classes. After inner classes, Java 8 concepts I have started. Now, as I told you, interfaces, right? In the interface as of now, what kind of methods we can write? Only abstract methods. But here, can you see? Prior to Java 8, interface should have only abstract methods, methods without body. Java 8 allows the interfaces to have default and static method. That means inside a interface, we can write a method with the body also. I have taken interface vehicle. Inside that, I have taken clean vehicle is the abstract method. Start vehicle is a concrete method. From Java 8, in the interface, you can write concrete method also. But that method should be either default or static. In the Java 8 concepts, we are going to understand that part. All right. Similarly, we can write a static method also in the interface with the body. Default method, static method I am writing in the interface. So up to Java 1.7, interface should contain only abstract method. From Java 8, default and static methods we can write inside the interface. We discussed about functional interface. What is the meaning of functional interface? The interface which contains only one method is called as a functional interface. What is a marker interface? The interface which does not contain any method is called as a marker interface. So this is a functional interface concept introduced in Java 1.8. 1.8 is a very big release. 1.8 is very big release. So lot of new concepts introduced in the 1.8. Interface changes, functional interfaces, lambda expressions, stream API. Without asking question on the function in the Java 8 concept, your interview will not complete. Whether you go as a fresher or whether you go as experience. So mandatory, they will ask questions on Java 8. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. So hopefully in this week you will get your material. Okay? Yeah. I'm thinking to add Java 9, Java 11 or not. If I don't need to add 9 and 11, it will complete by tomorrow only. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's get started with our new concept. Please provide for online student also. We'll plan. See how can we do it. Yeah. Let's go for a new concept in the Java, which is packages. So packages are used to group the classes and interfaces. So we can write classes and interfaces. Packages are used to group the classes and interfaces. Now in our project, multiple functionalities will be available, like admin functionalities will be available, user functionalities will be available, report functionalities will be available, database functionalities will be available. So in our project, we are going to create multiple classes. So instead of creating all the classes in one package, it's better to separate them as multiple packages. Packages are used to group the classes and interfaces. In Java, there are so many predefined classes and interfaces are available. String, string buffer, string builder, arrays class available. Like that, there are so many predefined classes available in the Java. All those Java classes are already divided into packages. In Java language, so many classes and interfaces are already available. What are those? Can I call string as one class? Can I call string buffer as one class? Can I call string builder as one class? Can I call arrays as one class? Can I call buffer reader as one class? Can I call scanner as one class? Etc. Class is one class, object is one class. So like that, there are so many predefined classes and interfaces are already available. Sun Microsystem people divided classes and interfaces into multiple packages. Some people, some people divided these classes into several packages. Some people divided predefined predefined classes and interfaces into several packages. So what are the packages available? We have a package called java.lang package. There is a package called java.lang package. Similarly, java.io package is available. There is a package called java.io. So java.lang, our very simple classes. Remember the classes which we are going to use very regularly, like a string buffer, object, class. These all are available in java.lang package. If you go for java.io, input output classes, if you want to deal with the file, to store the data into file, read the data from the file, such kind of classes which are dealing with input and output, those classes are available in IO package. Similarly, any classes which are utility classes, they are available in java.util package. Java.util package, like our arrays class, scanner class, array list, linked list, stack, queue, those all available in java.util package. If you go for database related functionality, they are available in SQL. Java.sql package is available, java.sql, javax.sql. Like that, there are several packages available. Those packages, this package contain database related classes and interface. This package contain collection related classes and interfaces. This package contain input output operation related classes and interfaces. This package contain normal Java classes which are very regular to use, like object, string buffer, string builder, class. Like that, there are so many classes are available. Now, if you go to our JSC API, if we go to our JSC API, we can see all these classes. If we go for JSC API, we can see all these classes. JSC API. Yes. So in the JSC API, what is there, man? Packages available. Java.applet, Java.awt. So Java.io, Java.lang, Java.math, Java.sql. Okay. In JDBC, we are going to use this Java.sql package. Okay. Package nothing but collection of classes and interfaces. Package nothing but collection of classes and interfaces. Java.io. When you click on Java.io, it is giving interfaces of that package. It is giving classes of that package. File. File is a class which is used to create a file. File class available, console class available, file reader, file writer, file input stream, file output stream, right? There are so many classes available and some exceptions also available and some errors also available. Package is a collection of interfaces, classes, exceptions and errors. So we don't know what is the exception and error, right? That will come in the exception handling. Our next topic. After packages, our next topic is exception handling. Packages are used to group the classes, interfaces, exceptions and errors. Exceptions and errors. In Java language, so many classes, interfaces and exceptions are available. Interfaces and exceptions and errors are already available. Sun Microsystem divided predefined classes, comma, interfaces, comma, exceptions into several packages. What are some packages? Lang package, IO package, util package, SQL package. What will be there in the IO package? Input output related classes and interfaces and exceptions. What is there in the SQL package? Classes, interfaces which are related to database related classes, interfaces available. Now java.lang package is default package and it is available for all Java classes by default. You no need to import that package. You no need to import that package. Java.lang is a default package available for every Java program. If you want to use any other package class, we need to import. We used buffered reader. So can I use buffered reader directly without import? No, we need to import that. If we want to use any predefined class which is not part of java.lang package, then we have to import that package. We have to import that package by using which keyword? Using import to keyword. Okay, let me take one program. Let me create one class called demo. Let me take one class called demo, right? So this is my demo class. Inside this demo class, I want to write one main method. In this method, I want to create buffered reader object. Can you tell me? Can I create buffered reader object? Yes. So buffered reader br is equal to new buffered reader. Buffered reader br is equal to new buffered reader. Program is compiled successfully or failed? Failed. Why? This class is not part of lang package. This class is not part of lang package. It is a part of IO package. So I need to import. How to import it? Import space java dot io dot buffered reader. Java dot io dot buffered reader. I need to import it. It is expecting one more class, that is input stream reader. ISR is equal to new input stream reader system dot in. System is also a class, but it is available in which package? Lang package. So do I need to import that? No, that is not required. That is not required to import. Input stream reader available in java.io. Buffered reader is available in java.io. So like this we are importing particular class. Now this input stream reader is a predefined class. Buffered reader is a predefined class. So when I want to use those predefined classes in our program, we need to write import statement. In the C language, we have header files. In the Java, we have import statement. Got it? Right. Now, system is a predefined class, but system class available in which package? Java.lang. Do I need to import java.lang? Not required. Why? It is a default package. But what about input stream reader and buffer reader? They are available in the IO package. We have to import them. Here, if I write java.io.star, that is also valid. That is also valid. When I write java.io.star, what will happen? All the classes, interfaces, exceptions, everything available in the IO package will be imported. But it is a bad practice because I am just using two classes. To use two classes, why should I import with star? No, remove this, remove this. Now in the IDE control space, it is importing that particular class. Then go for control space. It is importing particular class. Even if you don't use control space, control shift to O, it is going to organize the imports. Now see, my class does not have import. These are two predefined classes I'm using. When I do control shift O, import statements are coming. So if you want to use, if we want to use any predefined class which is not part of java.lang package, then we have to import that package. We have to import that class using import keyword. Example, this is the example. Okay, I am here using example of predefined package import. Input stream reader is a predefined class. Buffer reader is also a predefined class. So in order to use the classes, I am doing a import. Similarly, there is a class called scanner. There is a class called scanner. Now, scanner sc is equal to new scanner of system.in. Scanner is our class, or scanner is a predefined class. Scanner is also predefined class. Now, control shift to O. Previous imports removed because I am not using those classes. Now, which package it is importing? Java.util.scanner. That means the scanner class is available in the util package. For example, if I want to go for file, file is available in which package? Java.io. So there are so many predefined packages available in the Java. If you want to use those packages, we have to import. But if you want to use anything available in the lang package, no need to import. That is default. By default, it will be available for all the Java programs. Now, read this. What is a package? Come on. Packages are used to group the classes, interfaces, exceptions, and errors. In Java language, so many classes, interfaces, exceptions, and errors are already available. And we are developing our own classes, interfaces, and methods also. Right. Some people divided predefined classes, interfaces, exceptions into several packages. Can you call Avinash? Yeah, some people divided predefined classes, interfaces, exceptions into
முன்னாடி டப்பா வச்சுட்டு நீங்களே சாப்பிட்டு அது கொஞ்சம் பெருசா இருக்குல்ல பெருசா இருக்கு
predefined class which is not part of Java language. Then we have to use that class
Ashok sir,
using
background voice is
import
coming.
keyword.
Please mute all the
All right.
participants.
Now,
There is
1
disturbance.
minute, guys.
Some background music is there.
Background voice is coming.
Background noise is coming, sir. So please
No.
mute all of the participants.
கரெக்ட் தான்
Background
Guys, I kept everybody on the mute. Okay. Yeah, right, guys. So we are trying to understand how to import a package. If you are using IDE, importing the package is very easy. Control space will import a package. Alt Shift to O also will import a package. Fine. So that is all about predefined packages. Next one, user defined packages. This is very important. User defined packages. Based on the requirement, we are going to create our own packages. Got my point? Based on requirement, in every project multiple modules will be available. In every project multiple modules will be available. So those module related classes and interfaces we will divide into packages. Okay, now in project we will create our own packages, to organize project related classes and interfaces. Got my point? In our project we will create our own packages to organize project related classes and interfaces. To create a package, we will use package keyword. What is the keyword we are going to use, guys? We are going to use a keyword called package keyword. Now when we are creating a package, we are going to use package name. How we will use a package name? Example, we can create a package like this package. Now you can create a package with something like this. It is a valid package name, but in the company we will follow some naming convention for the packages. Suppose if you are working for a package, if you are working for a company called TCS, then package name will be com.tcs. com.tcs.project name. If you are working for Aadhaar card project, they will write package name like this. They will write a package name like this. Package com.tcs.aadhaar. Like that they will write a package. Sometimes what we do in the real time is when we are creating a package, we will use company name, project name and module name also. For which module we are developing these classes. Now generally people will Avinash is there? Can you call him? Now package name, sample package name, how we are going to use that sample package name? So basically we will use company name dot project name dot module name like this. Okay, now company name dot project name dot module name like this. మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి నాకు కన్ఫ్యూజ్ చేస్తుంది దీంతో చేయతే right. Package name, right? Package is a keyword which is used to write the package name. Package name will be available like this: com.tcs.aadhaar. What is this com.tcs? Com.tcs is a company name. What is this Aadhaar? It is a project name. So in real time, when we are writing the packages, we will follow this naming convention. For which company, from which company we are developing a project, company name will be available, and what is the project name and what is the module name, we will write like this. So for example, if you are working for IBM, then com.ibm dot some project irctc.admin. Okay, and com.ibm.irctc.user, com.ibm.irctc.reports. Like this we are going to create the packages. Inside the packages our classes and interfaces will be available. For example, admin login.java, admin service.java, admin login.java, admin service.java. These are the classes which are belongs to admin package. Similarly, when it comes to the user, here user login.java and user service.java. When it comes to the reports, report service dot java. Okay, report service dot java. So in my project, I have 5 classes. All the 5 classes, am I creating in one package? I'm creating in multiple packages. I'm creating in multiple packages because these classes are belongs to admin module functionality. These classes are belongs to user module. This class belongs to reports module. That's why I'm creating a separate packages for them. Now let me show you my project. Let me show you my project. Now I'm going for one project, guys. Now can you see what is the package name I have? In.ashokit, in.ashokit.config. In.ashokit, there is one class, application.java. In.ashokit.config, there is a config class. In.ashokit.security entity classes available in the entity package. Exception related classes available. Repository related classes available. Response and rest and service. So based on the in my project, there are so many classes available and so many interfaces also available. All the classes and interfaces I'm not creating in one package. Why? Because the purpose of the classes, purpose of the interfaces are different. So whenever we are working on a project, we are going to develop the classes by using packages. What is the purpose of the package? Package is used to group the classes, group the interfaces. Now see, if you see this entity package, if you see this entity package, all the classes, all the entities are belongs to this, all the entity classes are belongs to one package called entity package. In.ashokit.entity. These all are the entity classes. Can you see exception? Exception related classes are available in the exception package. Can you see repository? Can you see repository? So all the repositories are available in one package called repository package. In.ashokit.repository, in.ashokit.exception, in.ashokit. Some package name that we are using. So what is the advantage? Packages are used to resolve naming collisions also. Sir, can I write the same class with, can I write a class with the same name in 2 packages? Yes, it is possible. So here I can write one class with a name like this, request.java. In the same project, here also I'm writing one class with a name called request.java. What is the difference between this request.java and this request.java? Different packages. This request.java is available in the admin package. This request.java is available in the reports package. So is there any naming collision? Naming collision is not there. Not there. Names are same. Collision means problem. Is there any problem? No, because the classes are belongs to 2 different packages. Now let us go to Java. In the Java, let me go for one package called java.lang package. Sorry, java.sql package. Java.sql. Can you see one class with a name called date? Yes. In which package it is available? In which package it is available? Java.sql. Similarly, can you see this? In the util package also date class is available. In the SQL package also date class available. 2 classes are there in the Java with the same name, but there is no problem because those classes are belongs to different packages. By using packages, we can resolve naming collision. So based on the requirement, we can create our user defined packages. In our project, we'll create our own packages to organize project related classes and interfaces. To create a package, we will use package keyword, package name. In the class, package statement should be the first line. In a class, in Java class, package statement should be in first line. Should be in first line. Can I create one class with multiple package statements? Can I create one class with multiple package statements? No, there should be only one package. All right. What is user defined package? What is user defined package? In our project, we will create our own packages to organize project related classes and interfaces. To create a package, we will use package keyword. In Java class, package statement should be in first line, and class should have only one package statement. Class should have only one package statement. Like this, you can write a package Ashok IT, package com.tcs.aadhar, sample package name, naming convention. What is the naming convention we will follow for the packages, guys? Company name dot project name dot module name, com.ibm.irctc.admin, com.ibm.irctc.user, com.ibm.irctc.reports. So two packages can have two classes with same name, no problem. In project, we can create two classes with the same name in two different packages. Okay, in the same package, can I create two classes with the same name? No, it's not possible. So in a package, class name should be unique. But when you go for different packages, class name can be same. Got it. Here, this is a domain name. It can be anything, com.ibm or in.ibm, that company domain name. If you don't give comma also, no problem. ibm.irctc, anything. Package name can be anything. All right. In project, we can create two classes with the same name in two different packages. When we want to use one package class in the another package, we need to import. Now see, I am using scanner. Scanner is available in the which package? Util. I am using scanner. How I am using scanner? By using import. Can I import multiple classes in one class? Yes or no? Buffer reader, scanner, I can import multiple classes. Multiple imports can be available, but class should contain only one package. All right. Now let me create one class with a package. Okay. Let me create a class with a package. As of now, we created classes without packages. As of now, we created classes without packages. Now, let us try to create a class with a package. Why package? Why package? For grouping the classes. Packages are used to group the classes. All right. File, name, project. I'm going to create one Java project. So this project I'm calling as packages application. My project name is packages application. Next, finish. Yes, one project got created. SRC. What is the meaning of SRC? Source. Application source code we are going to write inside the SRC. Right click on this, new. You can create the package first, then you can create the class. At the time of class creation also, you can create the package. Right, new class. It is asking package name. If you don't give any name, then it will become default. I'm giving package name as com.oracle. Let me give some package name as com.oracle. That's fine. I'm giving the package name as com.oracle. Now here I'm giving the name for the class as some engine. Okay, engine. Now engine class is available in which package? com.oracle. Inside this, I'm writing one method, public void start. System.out.println engine starting. Okay. Com.oracle package is there, engine is available. So now inside this class there is a method. Now this class is belongs to a package. Can I write one more package in the same class? No. How many package statements can available? Only one. So it can have only one package. What about import? Imports can be multiple. Do you remember our demo classes? I told Java program structure, package, import, class, variable, method. Variables are used to store the data. Methods are used to perform the operation. Class is a plan. So to organize the classes, we are going for packages. One program should have only one package. Package should be first line. After the package, we can write the import. What is the purpose of import? If you want to refer one package class in the another package class, then we need to go for import. Okay. Now I created a class engine. Engine is available in which package? com.oracle. Okay. Now right click on the src, new class. I'm creating one more package. com.ibm. com.ibm. I'm going for car. Engine is available in one package, car is available in another package. Now here I am having a method, public void drive method. In order to drive the car, I need to start the engine. One class method want to call another class method. One class method want to call another class method. Both classes are available in the same package. Both classes are available in the different packages. Car is available in com.ibm. Engine is available in com.oracle. Then what to do? Import. Which class I need to import? Engine. Engine eng is equal to new engine. Engine is available in IBM package or engine is available in Oracle package? Oracle package. So what I need to do? Import. I'm importing engine. Okay. When one package class want to use another package class, we have to import that. Similarly, here I'm using eng.start. Am I able to call it? Similarly, I want to use a scanner. Scanner s is equal to new scanner system.in. Scanner is available in which package? Util package. See how many imports available? 2 imports. How many packages available? 1. So class should contain only one package. Class can contain multiple imports. Able to follow this? Any confusion? No. What is the purpose of packages? Packages are used to group the classes. Java classes, Java interfaces provided by Sun Microsystem already grouped. So they given every class, every interface as part of packages only. Lang package, IO package, util package, SQL package, RMI package, security package. Like that, there are so many predefined packages are already available. So java.lang is a default package. You can use that package classes interfaces directly. No need to import. But what about the remaining packages? Import is mandatory. If I want to use file, IO package, I have to import. If I want to use a scanner, util package, I have to import. If I want to go for buffer reader, IO package, arrays class, util package. If I want to go for arrays class, util package is mandatory. Are you clear? Now, so when we are developing a project will contain one class or project will contain multiple classes. Our project will contain multiple classes. So all the classes will create in one package or will create multiple packages? Multiple packages. Why we are going to create multiple packages? Why we will create multiple packages? Why not one package? Organization. Are you creating a house with a single big room? No. Why? Different rooms will be available for our luxury, for our flexibility. Similarly, in the project, multiple classes will be available. All the classes we don't keep in one package. Classes will be created in multiple packages. How the package naming convention will be available? Company name, project name, module name we are going to use. Right. Package name can be anything. So package name can have a single word or package name can have multiple words. When the package having multiple words, we are going to use dot as a separator. In project, we can create two classes with the same name in two different packages. Okay. Now, engine class I am creating. Engine class is created inside com.oracle. Car class is created in com.ibm. Car class is using engine by importing that. Now observe. Engine class is available in what? Com.oracle. Car class is available in com.ibm. But what car is doing? Car is importing engine. Car is importing engine. Similarly, I have a scanner. Why scan? Just scanner is available in which package? Util package. So in a Java class, package statement will be only one. After package, multiple imports can be available. Can I write import first and package next? No. What is the order? First one should be package. After the package, we can write any number of imports. So that point we have to remember. In note, first note, in class, package statement should be in first line. Count, sir? What extends? You can extend, even if it is a different package also you can extend. Na? What is the problem? You can extend, just you will import the class, right? Now, car is available. Instead of creating the object, it can extend also. Extend bhi kar sakte hain. Extend bhi kar, just we are referring whether you can create the object or you can extend. The thing is, just you need to import it. That's it. Yeah, anything you can do. Anything you can do. Extend or import. You are just referring one package class from the another package class. If you want to use one package class in the another package, you have to import. What is the keyword we are using to import? Import is the keyword. In class, package statement should be in the top. Should be on. It should be in first line or top. Okay. So after package statement, we can write multiple import statements, multiple imports. Okay, what is the meaning of this import java.io.store? It means all classes, interfaces, exceptions of IO package will be imported. But recommended or not recommended? Not recommended. Which class you want to use? You just import only that particular class. Which interface you want to use? You need to import only that particular interface. For example, my class wants to implement one interface called serializable. Where is that serializable interface? IO package. Okay, now my class is implementing serializable. Then what happened? It is importing java.io.serializable. My class is using engine, com.oracle.engine. My class is using scanner, java.util.scanner. So if you want to refer one package class in the another package class, then you need to go for import. Understand how to create user defined packages, how to import the packages? All right. No need to import. If classes are in the same package, no need to import. If the classes are in the different package, then only import is required. If two classes are in the same package, if two classes are in same package, then import not required. Good. Simple. See here. Inside the car class, inside the IBM package, car is available. Inside the car, I'm taking one more class called brake. Okay. New class oil brake. I'm taking a class called oil brake. Now, car class wants to extend brake. Okay, oil brake. Oil brake. Okay, guys. So do I need to import oil brake? Not required. Why? Same package. Now you see a class extending, implementing at a time. Is it valid or invalid? Valid. At a time, a car can extend, a car can implement. It is implementing serializable. Where is that serializable? Java.io. It is extending oil brake. Where is the oil brake? In which package? com.ibm. Where is the car? com.ibm. So two classes available in the same package. So do I need to import or import not required? Import not required. When we need to go for import? If the classes are in the different packages, then only import is required. Otherwise, import is not required. All right. Yep. Packages completed. How simple it is? Huh? I told you only oops will take time. Remaining all concepts are very simple. Collections, yeah, it is little lengthy topic. Huh? Not required, not required. Even I can't remember them. Yes, guys, come on. Read these notes once. Packages are used to group the classes, interfaces, exceptions, and errors. In Java language, so many classes, interfaces, exceptions, and errors are already available. Like a string, string buffer, string builder, arrays, buffer reader, scanner, etc. Some people divided predefined classes, interfaces, exceptions into several packages like lang, IO, util, SQL. Lang package is the default package. It is available for all Java classes by default. If we want to use any predefined class which is not part of lang package, then we have to import that class or import that interface using import keyword. Yep. Predefined package import. Buffer reader, input stream reader. User defined packages. What is the meaning of user defined packages? In our project, we will create our own packages to organize project related classes and interfaces. To create a package, we will use package keyword. In Java class, package statement should be in the first line and class should have only one package statement. So we can create the package like below. We can create user defined package like below. Package name can be anything. Package name can be anything. So what is the sample package naming convention that people will follow in the company? They will follow company name, they will follow project name, they will follow module name like this. Packages will be available. Inside the package, classes will be available, interfaces will be available, exceptions also will be available. In project, we can create two classes with the same name using two different packages. Okay. Public class engine is having a method. Then public class car class is using engine from Oracle package. It is using scanner from util package. Okay. In class, package statement should be in the first line. Before package, you cannot write anything. That should be the first position. After package statement, we can write multiple import statements. Import statements. Imports mandatory or optional? Optional. Package mandatory or optional? Optional but recommended. No, packages are not mandatory but it is recommended. In real-time project, definitely we will create the classes by using packages only. Now if you use import java.io.star, what is the meaning of that? Everything of that package will be imported. But is it recommended or not recommended? Not recommended. We need to go for particular class and we need to import that. If two classes are in same package, then import not required. So I have two classes. One class want to use another class, but both classes are available in the same package. then import statement is not required. That's it. Java is not simple. I made it simple. Huh? All right. Any questions on the packages? A small bacha topic. Right? Huh. Next one, the most interesting and my favorite topic in the Java, that is exception handling. Huh. All right. Definitely you will enjoy. Huh? Nahi. So definitely you are going to enjoy this exception handling, and it is very important. So as I told you, wherever you go, oops will follow. Wherever you go, exceptions also will follow. So whenever you write the program, what will happen? We are getting some exceptions, right? So as a programmer, it is our responsibility to handle the exceptions. All right. Exception handling, right? Now, as part of this exception handling, what we are going to learn, let me give the trailer of that. So first we are going to see what is exception, what is exception, why to handle exception, why to handle exception. Then we will understand types of exceptions. Exception types will be available, types of exceptions. Then we will understand exception versus error. Exception versus error. What is the difference between exception and error? And we will understand exception hierarchy. Exceptions hierarchy will be available. Then after understanding exception hierarchy, we will discuss about checked exceptions. We will discuss about checked exceptions, and we will discuss about unchecked exceptions, exception handling keywords, exception handling keywords. Then we will talk in this exception handling keywords. We are going to learn try, catch, अरे ऑलरेडी आपको जावा आता भाई. Predicate, throw, throws, throws. Then we are going to see exception handling keywords, try, catch, finally throw, throws. Then we will see try with resources. Try with resources, it is Java 1.7 version feature. Try with resources. Then we will see user defined exceptions. Okay, how to create our own exceptions also in the exception handling. In the project, we are going to create our own exception, that is called user defined exception. So this is the agenda in the exception handling. Exception propagation, yep, good. सर जिसको जावा आते है उसको बोलो चुप रहे. गाली दे रहा हुआ है आपको. Try with resources, Java 1.7 version feature, user defined exceptions, and exception propagation also that we need to understand. A good point. Unchecked exception, handling keywords, and exception propagation, right? Exception propagation. Good, fine. Look at this. This is the agenda for our next 2 to 3 days. 3-4 days might be. We are going to work with exception handling. What is exception and why to handle exception? Types of exceptions, exception versus error, exception hierarchy, then checked exceptions, unchecked exceptions, exception propagation, exception handling keywords. What are the keywords available? Try, catch, finally, throw, throws keyword is available here. Then we will go for try with resources. It is a new feature in the 1.7. Then we will go for user defined exceptions. Go for user defined exceptions. That's it. Testing. It is not exception. Good. Fine, guys. So let us see here. I'm creating one new project. So this project name I'm giving as exception handling. I'm creating a new project with a name called exception handling, new class. First I'm taking a demo. Can I give you a package name from now? Yes, I'm giving the package name as in.ashokit. You can give any name. You can give any name as a package name. Now here I'm taking main method. I'm taking main method. Now first let us see. I'm writing here system.out.println main method started. Okay, main method started. Then here I'm writing main method ended. Main method ended. Main method started and the main method ended. 2 lines of code is available. Inside this, I'm writing system.out.println welcome to Java. Welcome to Java. This is my program. It is my program. In my program, main method is available. That is entry point for JVM execution. Program will start from the main method. Program will end at the main method. Run this program. Right. Are we able to execute? Yes. This is called as graceful termination. My program executed successfully without any problem. Okay. So I expected these 3 lines should be printed on the console. Those 3 lines are printed as expected. That is called graceful termination. If your program executed successfully, that is called as graceful termination. It started from the main method. It ended at the main method. 3 statements available in the main method. 3 statements executed as expected. There is no problem at all. But always our program may not be successful. Always our programs may not be successful. For example, here I'm writing one more line of code. Integer I is equal to 10 by 0. Integer I is equal to 10 by 0. When you divide any number with 0, you will get arithmetic exception. So it is invalid. We should not divide a number with 0, but I am doing that. Wantedly, I am trying to divide 10 with 0. Save the program and run the program. Yes. All the lines are executed. All the lines are not executed. All the lines are not executed. This is called abnormal termination. So graceful termination, abnormal termination. So when we are going for exception handling, first we need to understand what is graceful termination and what is abnormal termination. What is the meaning of graceful termination and abnormal termination? Successfully after terminating the program, termination after executing program successfully, executing the program successfully and termination after executing program successfully is called as graceful termination. Then what is abnormal termination? Termination in middle of execution. Termination in middle of execution is called as abnormal termination. Able to understand? When we are running a program, your program may achieve graceful termination or successful termination. Instead of graceful termination, I can call it as successful termination. Successful termination means what? My program started from the main method, my program ended at the main method. All the lines of code is executed as expected without any problem. Now, if any problem occurs in the middle of the execution, my program will be terminated abnormally. That is called abnormal termination. Termination in middle of program execution. Middle of a program execution. Now, let's understand what is the exception. Let's understand what is exception. In a programming language, exception means unexpected and unwanted situation. So can I say exception means unexpected and unwanted situation? I'm not going to expect that. If I expect, I will resolve that, right? As a programmer, I will not expect it. When I am writing a program, if I think that there is a problem, I will resolve that problem. So unexpected and unwanted situation. Unexpected and unwanted situation is called as exception. Unexpected and unwanted situation is called as exception. Exception will disturb normal flow of the program execution. Whenever exception occurred, is my program executing normally? No. So my program execution disturbed or not disturbed? My program execution got disturbed. Exception will disturb. Exception will disturb normal flow of the program execution. So when exception occurs, program will be terminated abnormally. That means there are 10 lines of code available. In the fourth line, I got the exception. When exception occurred in the fourth line, from fourth line, remaining lines will not be executed. Program will stop at the fourth line because of the exception. So if the program is stopping in the middle, can I call it as abnormal termination? Yes, we can call it as a abnormal termination. Unexpected and unwanted situation is called as exception. Exception will disturb normal flow of the program execution. When exception occurred, program will be terminated. Program will be terminated abnormally. Program will be terminated abnormally. So exception will disturb normal flow of the execution, which will terminate my program abnormally. Now, as a programmer, I need to achieve successful termination of the program. So tomorrow, when you tomorrow you will go to company to develop a project. If your programs are terminating abnormally, will company pay the salary for you? Yes or no? No. Why? Whatever the project you are developing, that project always should have a graceful termination, successful termination, not abnormal termination. You are using SBI, you are using Gmail, Facebook, IRCTC. Are they have abnormal termination or successful termination? Successful termination. You will log in into IRCTC, you will book a train ticket, then you will log out. You will go to Facebook, you will log in, you will check the feeds of the Facebook, then you will log out. You will go to Naukari, you will search for the jobs, log in, apply, log out. So that is successful termination. So as a developer, we need to make sure our programs are having graceful termination, not abnormal termination. So what is our responsibility? Not only writing the code, you need to make sure your code is executing successfully in the project. Project means collection of programs. Multiple developers will be available in the project. They will develop multiple programs. Every programmer is responsible to achieve successful termination of the program, but not abnormal termination of the program. Tell me, what is exception? Unexpected and unwanted situation is called as exception. Unexpected and unwanted situation in the program execution is called as exception. Exception will disturb normal flow of the program execution. When exception occurred, program will be terminated abnormally. As a programmer, we are responsible for programs graceful termination. Successfully program should be terminated. Okay, to achieve graceful termination, we need to handle the exceptions occurred in program execution. When the program is giving some exception, we don't know when it will give the exception, because today I am writing, it is working successfully. Tomorrow may work or may not work, I don't know. May work or may not work, I don't know. So here, as a programmer, we are responsible for program's graceful termination. We need to make sure program is executed successfully. To achieve graceful termination, we need to handle exceptions occurred in program. Exceptions occurred while program executing. While program is executing, there is a chance of getting the exception. So if you don't handle abnormally, it will be terminated. So we should not terminate the program abnormally. We need to handle the situation. The process of handling exception is called exception handling. What is exception handling? The process of handling exceptions is called exception handling. What is the main aim of the exception? What is the main aim of the exception? 1 minute, guys. Exception handling. Yeah. So to achieve graceful termination, we need to handle the exceptions occurred while program executing. The process of handling exceptions. The process of handling exceptions is called as exception handling. The process of handling exceptions is called as exception handling. Right. What is the main aim of exception handling? The main aim of exception handling to achieve graceful termination of the program. To achieve graceful termination of the program, we are going for exception handling. Are you clear, guys? Yeah, just read the points. Successful termination. Termination after executing program successfully. What is abnormal termination? Termination in middle of program execution is called as abnormal termination. Now, what is exception? Unexpected and unwanted situation in the program execution is called as exception. Exception will disturb normal flow of the program execution. When exception occurred, program will be terminated abnormally. As a programmer, we are responsible for program's graceful termination. To achieve graceful termination, we need to handle the exceptions occurred while program executing. The process of handling exceptions is called as exception handling. What is the main aim of the exceptions? The main aim of exception handling to achieve graceful termination of the program. Okay. Now, first let us see what is exception hierarchy. First, let us see what is exception hierarchy. Right. So in the Java, there are so many predefined exceptions are available. In Java we have so many predefined exceptions. Okay, those exceptions are categorized into two types: exceptions and errors. Exceptions available, errors are available. In Java we have so many predefined exceptions. For example, you can see one exception called arithmetic exception. Just now we got it. Okay, arithmetic exception available. There is a concept called null pointer exception available. There is a concept called file not found exception available. There is a concept called SQL exception. Like that, there are so many predefined exceptions already available in the Java. Okay, so before jumping into exception handling, first let's understand what is hierarchy. Exception hierarchy. Exception hierarchy. In the exception hierarchy, first the root class is throwable. Okay, in the exception hierarchy, in this hierarchy, throwable is the root class. Throwable is a root class. Now we have throwable. From the throwable, two classes are extending the properties. One is exception, another one is error. Okay, throwable is a superclass for exception class and error class. Throwable is the parent. Throwable is a parent. That parent having two childs. What are those two childs? One is exception, another one is error. Let me show you that diagram clearly. Exception and error. So for throwable is one predefined class. What is the superclass for throwable? Object. What is the superclass for throwable? For the throwable, the superclass is object. For throwable, the superclass is object. Okay, yes. Here we have exception hierarchy. Exception hierarchy. Yes, look at this. So the topmost class in the Java, object. From the object, throwable is extending the properties. In the exception handling, throwable is the topmost class. Throwable is the topmost class. From the throwable, two classes are extending the properties. What are those two? One is exception, another one is error. So the first thing is, what is the difference between exception and error? Exception means which can be handled. In your program, if any exception occur, you can handle that exception and you can achieve graceful termination. But error means you cannot handle. If error occurs, that will be terminating the program abnormally. From the exception, we can recover our program. But from error, we cannot recover our program. Able to follow this? Exception means it can be handled programmatically. Error, we cannot handle. If error occurs, that means katham, your program will be terminated abnormally. If exception occur, we can handle. But errors, we cannot handle. Exception is one predefined class. Error is also one predefined class. These two classes are extending from throwable. Throwable is extending from object. Throwable is extending from object. In the exception, there are two types available here. In the exception, there are two types available. One is checked exception, another one is unchecked exception. Checked exception available, unchecked exception available. All right. Okay. So here, when we are talking about exception hierarchy, in this hierarchy, throwable is the root class. Okay. Now, throwable is having exception and error. So what is the difference between exception and error? What is the difference between exception and error? Exceptions can be handled, error cannot be handled. What is the difference between exception and error? Difference between exception and error. Exceptions can be handled. Exceptions can be handled, whereas errors cannot be handled. If error occurs, program will terminate abnormally. If exception occurs, we can handle. The process of handling the exceptions is called as exception handling. Right. Exceptions are divided into two types. One is checked exception, another one is unchecked exception. Exception types. Exception types. Exceptions are divided into two types, guys. First one is checked exception. Second one is unchecked exception. Exceptions are divided into two types. Exceptions are divided into two types. First one is checked exceptions and second one is unchecked exceptions. Okay. Sir, what is the difference between checked exceptions and unchecked exceptions? So will occur at compile time. Will occur at compile time. Will occur at runtime. Will occur at compile time. Will occur at runtime. So if any exception will be identified by the compiler, that is called checked exception. Any exception which is identified by the JVM, that is called unchecked exception. Now, for example, here if you go IO exception, file not found exception, SQL exception. These are the examples for checked exception. Okay. When it comes to unchecked exception, null pointer exception, arithmetic exception, etc. Like that, there are several exceptions which will occur only at runtime. There are some exceptions which will be identified at the compile time. Will be identified at compile time. The exceptions will be identified at the compile time is called checked exception. The exceptions which will occur at runtime is called null pointer exception. Now let us see here. When I am writing this program, int I is equal to 10/0, program compilation failing or not failing? Not failing. So is my compiler understanding that I'm going to get an exception? Compiler don't know. My compiler don't know that I'm going to get an exception. Compiler don't know. Now, when I run this program, what happened? I got the exception. What is the exception? Arithmetic exception. Available in which package? java.lang. Arithmetic exception. Arithmetic exception is occurring at the compile time or occurring at the runtime. Any exception which occurs at the runtime is called unchecked exception. Compiler cannot identify when the program is running that exception occurred abnormally, my program terminated. So my program execution flow got disturbed. That is called abnormal termination. Exception is unexpected and unwanted situation which is disturbing normal flow of execution. As a programmer, we are responsible to handle them. So to achieve graceful termination, the process of handling the exceptions is called exception handling. Before going to handle the exception, first we are understanding the hierarchy. Throwable. So throwable is the topmost class in the exception. Throwable having two subclasses. What are the two subclasses? One is exception class, another one is error class. What is the difference between exception and error? Exceptions can be handled, whereas errors cannot be handled. Exception types. Exceptions are divided into two types. What are the two types? One is checked exception, another one is unchecked exception. What is the meaning of checked exception? The exceptions which will be identified at the compile time is called checked exception. The exceptions which will occur at runtime directly is called unchecked exception. Now here, for example, if I write one file f is equal to new file, just simple. I'm creating one file. Now here file f, okay. The file I'm not getting that. File reader fr is equal to new file reader. I'm giving abc.txt. My program is successfully compiled or it is failed to compile. Why? Because when I am trying to use file reader is a predefined class available in java.io package. It is available in java.io package. Java.io.file reader. When I am creating object for the file reader by passing a file name, compiler telling me, hey boss, file is available or not, please check that. Okay, that file may available, file may not available. If the file is available, no problem. If the file is available, no problem. If the file is not available, program will fail. So compiler is notifying me, you may get a file not found exception. Boss, you may get file not found exception in the runtime. Please check that. So compiler is giving me a notification. When I am writing file reader class object, that compiler is telling me, boss, you may get file not found exception in the runtime. So the exception which will be identified at the compile time and will occur in the runtime. Exception identified at the compile time, but when exactly that exception I will get? In the runtime. So some exceptions will be identified at the compile time, some exceptions will be identified in the runtime. The exceptions which are identified at the compile time are called as checked exception. Compiler is checking that. Compiler telling you, so there is a danger situation for you. आगे दो problem आ सकता है. Yes or no? Whenever you are going on the road, highway, they will say that danger zone. There is a big curve available. Be careful. It is a danger zone. Accident prone area. Be careful. They will give some warning so that we will get alert. So you are going on the bike with 90 speed. Suddenly you have seen accident prone area. Then what you will do? Slow down or not? 30 or 40. Automatically by seeing that board, your speed will come down. So that means on the road, they are giving a warning. Danger situation is there. Be careful. Similarly, our compiler also notifying the programmers. Boss, in execution, while running the program, you may get that problem. Be careful. So like that, compiler can identify the problem and will tell you the problem. Such a kind of exceptions are called checked exception. For example, if I am writing string s is equal to null, s dot length, s is equal to null, s dot length. When you do some operation on the null value, null pointer exception. When you perform some operation on the null value, what will happen? Null pointer exception. But a compiler telling me or not telling me? Not telling me, because it is a runtime scenario. So null pointer exception will occur in the runtime. Some exceptions will be identified at the compile time. Some exceptions will be identified at the runtime. Now tell me, what is the difference between checked exceptions and unchecked exceptions? Come on. Exceptions are divided into two types, guys. Checked exceptions and unchecked exceptions. Checked exceptions means will be identified at compile time. What are those? IO exception, file not found exception, SQL exception. Unchecked exceptions, those will occur directly in the runtime. What is the example? Null pointer exception and arithmetic exception. To handle both checked and unchecked exceptions, Java provided 5 keywords. Okay, in the Java there are 5 keywords available. What are those keywords? Try, catch, finally, throw, throws. 5 keywords available. Using those keywords, we can handle our exception. In the tomorrow session, we will talk about those keywords. Got it? Fine. Thank you, guys. We'll continue tomorrow. Yeah.